I have never been here in their 9th week. They have been doing music for a long time now in what amounts to a hothouse environment. And it is difficult to sustain yourself over that period of time and not get fried. It really is. And everyone that has sung to me, every one of you that has sung to me, have beautiful voices. You do. And, you know, a lot of what I'm just interested to do this week has been just to make beautiful music with you. Because you know how to make beautiful music, and you just have to stay awake and stay alert, keep listening, and do it. Because if you think 8 weeks is a long time, wait. Just wait. I mean, I played some concerts a few years ago where I played 14 concerts in 17 days with 3 different people, just bouncing around. At the concert in Los Angeles, the Tuesday night was here in San Francisco, the Wednesday night was in New York City, the Thursday night was in Los Angeles. And at the Thursday night concert in Los Angeles, at the intermission, I was sitting in the bottom of Ambassador Auditorium down there in Pasadena, and I had no idea, without the benefit of any kind of mind-altering substance, I had no idea where I was. I didn't know there were 3 doors. I had no idea which door went out of the room. And I just leaned back and I said, well, they can't start the second half of the concert without me, so someone's going to come and get me. And someone did, and he led me out of the room and led me back up to the stage, and I just engaged myself and played, you know. I can finish of the story is easy. I put my hands in my lap at the end of the evening, and I thought to myself, that is the worst thing you have ever perpetrated on any public, ever. And then I stood up and bowed and smiled. And the Los Angeles critics said that my playing was subtle and full of color and life. Proof again that sometimes they don't know what they're talking about. But you have, whether you're tired or not, you just do it. The music, as I said earlier in Toronto this summer, you have to remember one thing. A lot of things in life will let you down. Music will not let you down. Just stay on it and do it. Even when you're tired, you just do it. And it's amazing what it'll do for you. Okay, so we're going to hear now, I think, Christian Pursell. Please come out. Thank you. Thank you. Christian's pianist this evening is Tuomas Jutlainen from Finland, from downtown Finland. And so now we're going to hear an aria, the aria of Horace Tabor from the second scene of the first act of the Ballad of Baby Doe. This man is a hotel owner, and he also owns a mine in Leadville, Colorado. And he is married to a lady named Augusta Tabor, who is the contralto in the cast. And their marriage has gone a little bit south. And he has heard Baby Doe singing in the bar of the hotel. And then he introduces himself to her and sings this aria.
I back home in Vermont, the sea in New Hampshire, the first sight of the mountains. They say I've been lucky, there's nothing my body won't buy. It couldn't be I was unhappy, or was missing the good things of life. But only tonight came again in your singing, that feeling of wonder, of longing and pain. Deep in your lovely eyes, all of enchantment lies, and tenderly beckons, baby, dearest baby,
Now, guys, do you like Puccini? Do you like Puccini?
Yes.
Is Puccini one of your favorite composers?
Yes, I'd say so.
Really? What about you, Twan?
Sure.
Yep.
Well, what you're doing?
Is singing Puccini in English.
Okay.
And you have to get on that.
All right.
So we're going to look at that. Let's do it one more time. Do it. We're going to talk about it. Thomas, you have to, you are playing orchestra music, and the same thing I just said to Michael, you have to go ya da da dee da da dee da da da. It's not piano rubato. When a pianist plays, we have the delightful autonomy of having one brain, one spine, 10 fingers. We are our own show. And that is a delightful thing to be. It really is. Because we have complete freedom about what we are doing. When you have 80 people, which is what this orchestra is, who are 80 willful adults all sitting there thinking about the fact that they can do it better than you can, that they have someplace better to be tonight, why aren't they being paid more money than they're being paid, blah, blah, blah. One thing in life, only one thing holds 80 willful people together. It is not the paycheck, it is not love, it's not music, it's not any of those things. Rhythm holds them together. And even though the rhythm is incredibly flexible, that's what it is. Do one time. You have to, in your brain, you have to have triplets going, play the triplets, and just keep playing frickin' triplets. Here we go. Is Kendra out there? Where's Kendra? Kendra. So this morning, Kendra and I had a little exchange in the class about being strong in the tempo, right? And then I talked to you after the class about the fact that, you have to think about, as a performer, when some doofus like me says that you have to play rhythmically, well, where most people's brains go, and I know because my brain went there when I was your age, that rhythm is over here, and expression is over here. God forbid that the two would ever meet. Okay? But I'm telling you that you have to fuse rhythm with expression, play like you just played, but now play expressively that way and see what happens. The fact that you have to meet certain parameters about rhythm means that you have to be expressive in the rhythm. You don't change the rhythm to be expressive. You are expressive in the rhythm. Let's do one time. Okay, great. Now, Chris, let's talk about that. That was beautiful, Thomas. You feel what that is? You have to have an inner motor going when you play the first chord that goes. And then you just, like I say, I can't say it a different way except you just ride around on it. Okay? Now, if you're going to sing Puccini, I know there's not much Puccini for your voice. There's not. I mean, you can sing Marcello, you can sing Chouinard, but see, there aren't any, there's only one aria that you might sing, excerptable, that's the one from Edgar, right? So, I can't fault you for not having sung a lot of Puccini, but what you have to do is sing big, 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 fat vowels.
Okay.
Just sustain your voice. Now, I'm going to sing now if you want to turn that thing down. Then it goes, warm as the autumn light, light, soft. What is it? Soft as a?
Yes.
Soft as a what?
Cool at night.
Yeah. Soft. It's like soft as a pool at night. The sound of your singing. Sustain your voice like crazy. See what happens. Here we go. I don't know if that's good enough. It's going to be much better when you do it. Do you mind to hand it to him one more time? Let's do it one more time. Get your triplets going before you even play the first note and get on it and do it. Great, Christian, that's so much better. Now, Thomas, you have to just let him run the show. See, you are pushing at every place you can push. You are trying to get him to go faster. Just relax yourself. Relax yourself and enjoy his voice. He has a beautiful voice. Here we go. One more time. And likewise, again, your ideal as a conductor in this type of music, again, is that everything that's going on is a continuation of what went on before. So that when you play triplets, when you go, where you see where it starts in your left-hand thumb, you play ya ta ta ti ta ta ti ta ta ti ta ta ti da 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 like that. It's not. There's nothing jerky. They're just dee da da dee da da dee da da dee 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 warm.
Right.
And if he's a little fast, he'll adjust it.
Okay.
Because again, listen to his voice and play in his speed. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the rehearsal period, see, you get to know his voice and you can arrive there. Right? Okay, let's do it one more time.
Okay, thank you.
Post-Christian. What I got from a girl back home that I knew once back in Vermont was a very nervous little girl. Because, see, you ran into tempo right there. Is that what you want to tell me about the girl? Was she pretty?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you have a crush on her? Then don't run away from her.
So we want to push the tempo there a little bit.
I'm telling you that your hormones will do that. You don't need to step on the accelerator.
Okay. Right.
A girl I met back home in Vermont.
Yes.
That's you have enough hormones. You'll be fine. Okay?
Okay.
That was beautiful tones. You feel what I'm talking about?
Sure.
And it's just big, fat carpet piano playing. Okay? That was excellent, yeah. Can we go from, and while I was listening, can we go from there?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just, and while I was, yeah. Sing the first note, Kirsten. Sing the first note. You got to sing every note in this opera, or it will not be heard over the orchestra. And while I was listening, like that.
Right.
Sustain your voice on every note. Yeah.
Okay.
And while I was listening, I was recalling things that once I had wanted so much and forgotten as years slipped away. A girl I knew back home in Vermont, the sea in New Hampshire, the first sight of the mountains. They say I've been lucky, there's nothing my money won't buy. It couldn't be I was unhappy, or was missing the good things of life.
Now change your voice.
But only tonight came again in your singing that feeling of wonder, of longing and pain. You leave your lovely
Sustain your voice. Deep. So you have to say the word deep so that it says deep in your loving, like that.
Yes.
You can't sing deep. That doesn't mean deep. You got to sing deeply.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you mind to do that lick one more time about the girl? That was really, you feel what that feels like?
Absolutely. Yes.
You have three things that you talk about. The girl, the sound of the sea in New Hampshire, which is where you're from, right? And the sight of the mountains, right? The first sight of the mountains,
Yes. Coming west.
right?
Yeah.
See, you had seen mountains in New Hampshire. New Hampshire's very mountainous, yeah? But did you see mountains until you saw these?
No.
No.
Right.
And it's like,
Right.
see, we have no idea. We fly over the country now. Try walking across the United States, which is what most of these people did. They didn't have a car. They didn't have anything. They rode in some kind of conveyance, but usually they didn't ride because the horses' energy had to be used to pull all of their supplies. See, you didn't expend the horse's energy when you had your own energy and sit there on your big fat rear end. You got out and walked alongside the horses. And just think when those mountains started to appear over the plains. And you go,
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. That's powerful.
yeah, that's what you got to do. Let's do one more time.
Okay.
Can we do one more time? Can we go back to the same place?
Girl.
And no, and while I was listening. Yeah.
And while I was listening, I was recalling nothing my money won't buy. In quality I was unhappy, or was missing the good things of life. But only tonight came again in your sleep.
He says, deep in your lovely eyes, all of enchantment lies. You just gotta like lay down a big fat E major chord, like big, while he's singing. All of enchantment lies, like that. Where you are. Sometimes I get excited. Well, you know, I mean, Puccini's great. So is Moore. This is a wonderful opera. It's not performed very much right now, but it's a really wonderful opera. Did you ever sing Baby Doe Cher? No. I mean, it's an amazing vehicle for so many different types of characters, and it's a wonderful ensemble piece, you know. So. And it's I think also a wonderful audition aria for baritones, because this aria does not cost you anything to sing. You know what I mean when I say it doesn't cost you anything? And it's there on the list to show people that you can sing a big fat legato line with expression and say the words. And it doesn't cost anything. You have arias that cost something?
Yeah, I hope they're not paid.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's an aria for you that costs something? Like, for example, are you singing Largo Factotum?
I have not sung that. No, a little high for me right now.
Okay, like what do you sing? Do you sing Aprite un poco gli occhi?
No, I would say I sing I già vinto la casa. I sing Dandini, only an opera.
That might cost you something.
Right. On a bad day, it wouldn't work.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, this will work on just about any day.
Right.
That's why you have to have, if you have like 5 arias, I'll just give you some advice. If you have 5 arias, at the max, 3 of them should cost you something. The other 2 should be pieces that you could wake up dead drunk at 3 in the morning and sing beautifully. Because those are the ones that are going to help you along. In case you meet someone like me, like when I went and judged the Met auditions in St. Louis one time, and there was a bass who had 5 arias that cost a lot, and I wanted to hear all 5 of them. And I asked him to stand there and sing all 5 of them, and he did, and he won. Where can we go from? I got to get Thomas to make a big fat. Perfect. Yep. As long as we're there, can we talk about the bar before that?
Yes.
It's pain. D. You're making pain. It's actually a half note and a quarter note.
Okay.
Is that possible? Are you at the end? Are you at the end of your breath right there?
No, I can do it. I think we just.
It's like 1, 2, 3, and a pain. Yeah, and then D.
Yes. Maybe perhaps from that feeling of wonder.
Let's do it.
That feeling of wonder, of longing and pain.
Wait, Thomas, can you sing that to me? See, don't go to the second beat too early. It's molto retard. It's like yom tom yom yom. They're going to give you a breath. That's easy to do.
Right.
He's going to subdivide the third beat, but you have to meet him on the third beat.
Right.
One more time, yeah.
Okay.
That feeling of wonder.
One more time. Wait. Need some water.
I'm good. It's just
All right.
right in my throat.
Okay. Feeling? Yeah.
That feeling of wonder, of longing and pain, deep in your lovely eyes, all of enchantment lies, and tender.
Can you sing into that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Enchantment lies.
Yes.
Sing right into his chord and see what happens. Make it a big, hairy deal.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All the same.
No, let's do from D.
Okay.
Yep.
Deep in your lovely eyes, all of enchantment lies, and tenderly beckons, and tenderly beckons, baby, don't.
Easy, easy. Y'all, well, it was 100 years, my man. 100 years. You got to sing to the end of that note, and then you're gonna have time.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Where can we go from? Can you do deep one more time?
Of course.
Yep. Can you give him a bigger E major chord? What you did, I like when you went down to the bottom of the piano. Play something, my man. Play it. Like it's a bunch of people. It's 80 people. 80 people playing E major. Like that. Do it. See what happens.
Deep in your lovely eyes, all of enchantment lies, and tenderly beckons, and tenderly beckons, baby, don't. Dearest baby,
Can you keep it longer?
A little bit longer.
Do you have any lung disease?
No.
Then you can sing it longer.
All right.
I'm on Medicare. I can sing it longer.
Yes.
You can.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's.
Can we start from dearest, yeah?
The last one.
Yeah, the dear, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dearest
So that the resolution is the thing that we hear.
Yes.
You got it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Are you on it, Thomas? See, this is a fun piece to play if you get into it. It looks like not much on the page. But, I mean, it's just big piano playing. Just enjoy yourself, okay? You got a question?
No.
Thank you so much. Great.